So I'm Ron Turan, and I'm 55 years old, and I'm the owner of Lonestar Paramotor, and we've been an alliance partner for about 1.5 years now. I got into flying about 5 years ago and absolutely loved paramotors. I guess the first 6 months or so was just 1 or 2 students here and there, and then the business took off in the summertime. But the problem was I was still working. And really it started in earnest in June when I retired. So we're holding 1 to 2 classes a month for between 4 and 6 students.
My name is Randall Parker. I typically just go by Parker. So yeah, my style and Ron's style of teaching are slightly different. I tend to call us mom and dad. He's more of that mother hen. He's very hands-on. He likes to stay with you the entire time. I'm more of the tell you to do something, walk away, let you succeed or fail on your own. Between the two of us, we make a really good team that we do have different teaching styles. Although obviously Ron, being a teacher for 25 years, he just has that teaching nature in him. He can just really nail down what a student needs and give it to them the right way every time. So
he's been teaching for 25 years, elementary level students, so he knows what it's like to try and teach someone something that it's a totally new concept to them.
I came into teaching after about a 7-year business career. So I came in different than most. I didn't go to an educational school or program. But what I started with was a list of things that I wanted my students to learn. Before the state of Texas told me what I had to teach them, I wanted a list of things that I really wanted them to leave class with. And the number one thing is believing in yourself. That anything is achievable if you believe in yourself.
You know, like anything else, I seem to be drawn to the instructional aspects of things, and so hanging out with Ron, I'd come out with new classes and be doing kiting and just working with the students, and it's just so much fun. And I love the energy of being with new guys who are excited about doing something and being able to pass on that knowledge and techniques and work with the new students is just an amazing experience.
I really get a feeling of accomplishment, and it's an elation that you get when a student succeeds and when they take a first flight. And my joy feeds off of their joy. When someone else is happy with what I've given them or what I've taught them, that's really where I feel the success at.
I think that's maybe the root of all of teachers' souls is just a desire to give back.
Ron has the fundamentals of instructing down. He's been doing it for so long that as soon as he sees you struggling with something, he just says, no, no worries, try it again, pick it up again. This time step this way and try and step under the wing. And he knows exactly how to word things, and he knows exactly how to just like get the light bulb to come on, and it's awesome.
So when a student takes their first flight, when they land, it's just a feeling of joy, and everybody's happy, and they almost feel like a feeling of completion and putting all that hard work together. A lot of times I feel like we're a little bit happier about than they are. I get more joy out of their first flight than they do. But a lot of that stems from all the adrenaline that's running, and most of them don't even remember taking off after their first landing. It takes a while for all that to set in.
In some cases they've been waiting years. It's been a dream of theirs. And they come to class super nervous, terribly excited, and after 3 days they're ready to run into the sky. So they're nervous, and my job is to put them at ease for their first flights. But it's wonderful. As soon as they land, we usually rush right over to them and ask them how their flight was. And sometimes they're so overwhelmed by emotions and everything else that they can hardly speak. We had one guy the other day who just giggled. That's all he did, giggled, and all he could say was, I just flew something.
The training was very well structured. He put everything together very well. We had a class of about, I think it was 6 of us in the class, and we would come to the house and start the ground school and go through all of the theory and airspace and whatnot.
We train at a park about half an hour south of Austin, Lake Kyle Park, and it's just a wide open field with a man-made lake. And that's where we conduct all of our field activities, and then we have classroom activities, ground school, elsewhere. But it's great because we have so many locations here to fly. We want the students to get experience launching and kiting in low winds and high winds. So if they're here for a week or 10 days and we don't have strong winds, we'll take the whole class down to the beach to Galveston. It's also great being so close to, we're an hour from San Antonio and a couple of hours from Houston and just a few hours from Dallas. So it's a great place right in the middle to get people from all over the place. When I'm up in the sky, nothing else matters. It's just my happy place, my Zen place, and I can just go up there and relax. I'm still amazed after flying for 5 years that we can literally just run into the sky. And to me, that's the freedom aspect of it, that you can go wherever you want. We're three-dimensional creatures that move in 2 dimensions most of the time, and when we're in the air, we get to move, I think, the way we're supposed to be. So to me, it's just complete freedom and stress relief.